Hello. Okay, this is not the next episode in the compiler series that I was planning to make. As most of you are well aware, there have been about 3 months since my last video about justified programming. In the meantime, YouTube rolled out a feature that classifies each video as either advertiser-friendly or non-advertiser-friendly. The process is completely automatic, much like Content ID. Inside YouTube there is somewhere an AI, a robot that inspects videos, and if a bit flips in a certain way inside the AI program, it flags the video with no limited or no advertising status. This status basically means that YouTube will refuse to play any advertisements on the video, and the content creator will not receive any ad revenue. About half of the channels that I have been subscribed to have been hit by this phenomenon, and many of them have made rant videos complaining about the situation. According to those videos, there is hardly any logic or justification behind those strikes. Anyone, absolutely anyone, can become a victim. For those content creators where their income depends on YouTube's ad revenue, the situation has been absolutely horrible. As far as I know, there is absolutely nothing one can do to ensure that their videos will not be hit by the sledgehammer of the Lona flag. There is no way to predict whether the strike will happen or not. But I had not been hit. I had been monitoring the situation every week, and week after week when I saw that none of my videos were hit, yet I read about how widespread the phenomenon was, I began thinking that perhaps the reason I have not been hit yet is because I have not been publishing videos. I began to fear what will happen once I do publish a video. Well, now I do know. About 20 hours after I published the video about JRPG translation challenges, I noticed my video had been demonetized. YouTube is merciful enough to give an option to submit a manual review. This review is only available under special conditions. For my channel, this means that the video must reach 1,000 views in 7 days. Of course, at the time I am recording this, the video already has about 3,000 views, so that should not be a problem. However, on submitting the request, YouTube still warns me that it will only submit the request once the video fulfills the condition. This is very confusing. Well, nothing I can do, I guess. But from what I have read, this is usually just the start of the problems. When the Lonabot strikes one video on your channel, the phenomenon usually starts spreading like a virus. There are channels where every single video has been suddenly marked as unsuitable for advertisers, and they have submitted manual review requests and waited days, and eventually the stain left by the rogue bot has been lifted. So I am predicting there will be more hassle for my channel in the future. Also, I fear that this will be a recurring thing for all my uploads in the future. At this point I don't even know what will be the result of the manual review. Of course, I truly believe there is nothing unsuitable for advertisers in my video, but Google does not exactly have a good track record of careful reviews. What is the impact then? The impact is that if this AI decides to sledgehammer my videos with that flag, YouTube ceases paying me any ad revenue from my videos. Now, I haven't exactly been getting rich with ad revenue so far. The payments I received from Google have been enough to pay my internet bill and not much more. Sometimes I get more when the recommendation fairy decides to bless my channel for a week or two, but even that little bit may be gone for all I know at this point. So what's the point I'm trying to get at? I'm not really sure at this point, to be honest. I just wanted to rant. And I do also have the Patreon and PayPal accounts, which are linked in the video description. Many people have been generously donating, which has been really helpful at offsetting the cost of things like recording equipment and computer hardware. I'm currently also employed, so I am not dependent on that money, but it absolutely helps, motivating towards investing effort into making quality videos. Which incidentally is also the reason why making videos takes so much time. More quality equals more effort equals more time. In any case, thank you for your continuing support, and let's get back into coding. Let's hope together that YouTube does not reduce into a platform where popularity determines what can be published and what not. Have a blessed week and see you soon again.